In Tamil, Salangai means the dancer's ankle bells, and puja means prayers to God. Traditionally, the student is not supposed to wear the ankle bells until this ceremony is performed. These days, the Salangai Puja is often performed several years after a student begins to learn dance.
The event began with an on-stage prayers and a ritual blessing of the bells for the dancers. Prayers were chanted, offerings of fruit, flowers, and gifts were made. For a classical Indian dancer, jingles are considered divine. After consecrating the jingles, the dancers had to wear the jingles and then perform.
Gajah Wahana is the first dance. It is shown the respect to Lord Ganesha.
Gajavadana Karuna Sadhana
Adisha Gautam is a classical Indian dancer of Bharatanatyam, salutes to God, Guru and the audience. This item is a warm-up item where the artist prepares the body for the next hours of vigorous performance.
The word Alaripu means a flowering bud. It is an innovatory piece, meaning it is performed before a dancer begins the whole performance. It is considered to be a warm-up piece for the dancers. The movements of Alaripu relax the dancer's mind and thereby her mind loosen and coordinate her limbs and prepare her for the dance. Rhythm has a rare capacity to invoke concentration. Alaripu is the most valuable in freeing the dancer from distraction and making her single-minded.
Jatiwaran is a dance expression of the idea and impression awakened by musical sound. The rhythm of the dance is set to one of 5 jati and time beat with mean be 3, 4, 5, 7 or 9. The timekeeper beat up the measure with his terror, while the drama produces a variety of fascinating sound. The dancer adds to the condition with his feet, preserving the terror, the cheap effect of the number of a pressing harmony of sound. In the later movement of the dance, the performer displays with marked emphasis the shawara or delicate notion, which is profoundly beautiful in the Pina technique based on the Kayani, Paravani, Charakvaka, Tudavasada, and Sakabarana Raga.
Meenakshi Tayi. This dance is performed by dancers to show worship to the goddess Meenakshi.
Andal is the divine poetess and an incarnation of Bhudevi dreams of Lord Narayana coming to marry her surrounded by 1,000 elephants. The marriage of Andal and Vishnu was depicted as an actual event in accordance with the well-known dream of Andal. The concept, artistic and music direction for the performance was outstanding. Tilana is usually the last item in any classical Indian dance performance. It is full of complicated movements and postures. It is a pure dance with elaborate sequences and elegant poses. The dance is in praise of Lord Krishna and his bewitching flute music. This will also have complicated muktayas or sholkata ending of any step. Tilana is full of a variety of movements. It does not convey any particular theme or meaning. In terms of movements, Tilanas have designs in space along straight lines, triangles, rectangles, and diagonals.
Enculturation is the process whereby individuals learn their group's culture through experiences, observation, and instruction. Bharatanatyam is an Indian classical dance, and Salangai Puja is the dance ceremony for Bharatanatyam dancers as a recognition for their excellence in the level of dance. This ceremony helps people in the culture to understand, learn, and gain experiences on the beauty of Indian classical dance.
Another concept that could be related is gender roles. In earlier days, Bharatanatyam was performed by Devdasis, women who were temple dancers. They performed in temples in praise of the deity as a part of daily worship. And most of the Bharatanatyam dancers today are also females, as it can be seen in the video. The concept of obedience could also be applied. Obedience is a form of social influence where an individual acts in response to a direct order from another individual. In the Indian classical dance, the students are expected to show obedience towards their gurus. Students were only allowed to obey their guru's instructions. Gesture theory can be applied as well. Gesture theory refers to vocal human language developed from a gestural language. Gesture is a form of non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is rich and complex as any language and organizes elementary and meaningless units into meaningful units. The dance of Bharatanatyam depicts each and every object through gestures and body language. Another concept that could be applied is stereotype. Stereotype is a well-known idea or image of a person or idea that is held by a number of people. In this form of dance, there are usually male dancers too, but very few. People tend to have negative stereotype that all male dancers are gay. But in reality, male dancers have proved to be successful dancers. Dance is not about gender, it is about communication and relaying a message to the audience.